Good evening, Joshua. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, bud. We was over here doing a little night fishing, trying to get on some catfish. Hey, what's up, Rob? What's up, Mike? What's going on, buddy? How's it going tonight? I guess you found a spot. Yeah, I went back to the first spot I came to. I had to kind of whittle out a spot on the bank. I'm pretty much sitting in the woods, but oh well, at least found a spot. The water's up. Where me and you was here the other day, standing down the rocks. That's about 6 or 8 feet under the water. It's rising quick too. Hey, thanks, Sean. What's up, Apache? Got the boss. No, she set this one out, Rob. Actually, me and her been fishing all afternoon. We went over to St. Francis and did a little flathead fishing. Didn't do no good. So she decided to set this one out. I wasn't ready to quit yet. I thought Parker and Danny and all them would still be live. I was trying to hurry up and get over here and get set up. The time I did, they'd done quit. Hey, Cody, what's up, brother? How's it going? Cody, we're still gonna have to get you and your little boy come over here with us one of these evenings, or maybe some morning, do a little fishing. Rob, you been fishing lately? I don't know about up there where you're at, but man, everything's flooded down here. I mean, this river's jumped up several feet real quick, and St. Francis is, it's actually dropped a little bit, but it's still pretty high. They're trying to get Wapapella back up to Summer Pool, so they cut the dam off, which pretty much turned off the tap to the St. Francis down here. I think that's why we didn't do no good on the flathead earlier. It, it was on the rise, but then it started falling quick. I guess they got luck though. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll level off here pretty soon. I want them to get the lake back up. They dropped it to 254 on account of all the rain coming. Shoot, 254, I couldn't even launch. There was people running the ground and smoking their props on stumps. I wasn't going to tear up the boat, but it's on the rise now. I think it's right about 260 today. So if it gets up there and stays, I'll be up there after the crappie for long. Hey, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty rough, Stephen. It was I don't know how many hooks and sinkers we lost and good baits, but part of it. That's what I keep telling myself. It's just part of it. Now, Cody, I just got set up, bud. I've been on here 5 minutes. Hey, Doug, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Cody, I just got set up a little while ago. Like I said, me and the wife fished all afternoon. over at over at Poe, right down the road from you. And we didn't do no good. I just wasn't done yet, man. I wanted to come over here and try to redeem myself and at least catch one. A couple boys from Malden that I know are set up right down. Did you just call me Stephanie? Sorry, baby. Is that better? A couple boys I know from Malden set up down there, man. They got a stringer full. I think they got 9 or so. All decent little cat. Baby, you ought to see all the trash coming down here. Whiskers and Stripes. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming in. Baby, you ought to see all the trash. There was, I don't know, 20 or 30 logs coming down at the same time. There was one about 60-foot oak tree come through a while ago. I was thinking, Lord, that's going to wreck all my gear. I waited till it got by. That's better. All right. I don't know what in the world they want to eat, but I've got a fresh bluegill head on that one. Got a big old skipjack body section on that one and a big chunk of chicken on the other one. And boys down the road was catching them on they was catching them on night crawlers. What in the world that is? There's a bunch of them side by sides coming through. Shoot, there's 4 of them. They got light bars and radios and everything else going. Baby, you should have seen that creek that we had to cross coming in the other day. It come up quite a bit more. It was just about to come up in the floorboard. I hope it don't come up no more before I leave. Probably won't stay out too late. So you turn blue. Yeah, Rob, I'm trying to do a magic trick. I'm trying to turn bluegill into catfish. So far, it hadn't worked out today, but we're gonna keep trying. And I know what you turn them into. I've seen the emoji. Tell you what, if I don't catch nothing tonight, I may do the same tomorrow. I may go dip in the bait tank and throw them in the grease. Do y'all know if did Parker or Danny or anybody do any good earlier? What's up, Arkansas? How's it going, bud? No, nothing yet, man. I've been here about not even 10 minutes. I'm just kind of getting set up. Man, I'm glad I found your channel the other day, Arkansas. Been liking your videos, man. And I appreciate you watching mine. Seen you been commenting on them and stuff. I appreciate that. Turn a bullhead into a blue cat. Caught a blue cat on a bullhead. Was he live, Mike? He a live bullhead or did you chunk him up? Come real close to posting a picture. Danny got a 58. Awesome, man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no. What's up, Kitsy? Thanks for coming in. That's awesome. That's a great fish. My goal this year is just to break my PBs. Right now I'm on 42 pound for the flathead and 31 on the blues. So if I can get anything over a 31, I'll be happy. And anything over 42 on a flathead, I'll be happy. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's good stuff. Heck yeah. Hey Troy, what's up, buddy? Sure appreciate you coming in. How you doing tonight? Man, I dug through some of my stuff, Troy. I think I actually got some of that green flash that guy was using in that video you sent me. Actually, I think Rob Mo Creek there, he hooked me up with a whole bunch of, tail material and a bunch of different colored flash. I think I got a green that matches that just pretty dang close. I'm gonna try to tie up some of them. I don't know, one day this week or next rainy day we get or something. But those are some great looking jigs. I'm gonna try to copy that old boy. I like how he speeds them up too. You can kind of get a, I don't know, pretty quick rundown of what he's doing. He don't take too much time on it. I kind of like that. Yeah, plans to be on the Arkansas River. Yeah, I hear you, man. I heard that, Arkansas. We've got a bunch up here too. Hmm. What's up, Assassin? How you doing, bud? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's about the same here, Arkansas. We've got a lot of dang rain, and well, the rain up north is really what's giving us trouble. The river's jumped up 4 or 5 foot this week, which ain't too bad, but I kind of lost all my bank spot. I'm having to pretty much sit up here in the woods and pretty close to the road and cast out to where I'm usually sitting when I'm fishing. There's a lot of trash coming down. What caught 30, 45 on a flathead. I hear you, Mike. Nah, it's still your PB, 30 to 45. It still is. Your video PB, I guess. Shoot, Mike, you'll just catch them by hand. Didn't you catch a big old drum by hand the other night? I'd kind of like seen that. Send me some pics if you get some tied up. I sure will, Troy. Click bait ready. See what of them it is. Hey, what's up, Matt? By trash, he means full of trees. Yeah, our trash is entire trees. Matt, how you doing tonight, bud? Yeah, I know. I cleaned up a little bit. Kind of like an old dog loses his winter coat. I kind of do that. I grow it out through the winter, and then come about March, April, I usually clean up a little. You know, the current's ripping pretty good. I threw a 10 ounce as far diagonal that way as I can, and it's out that way now. I think it's just sitting there kind of bumping on the bottom. It sure ain't holding. Oh yeah, babe, this remote don't work. I don't know if the battery's dead or what, but the remote for the light, it ain't working a bit. I think that thing's on 100%, and I can't. It won't do nothing. All right, Mike. Hey, I sure appreciate you sharing it out and coming in, man. Appreciate that. Still here kicking. I hear you, Matt. Waiting on a pole to bend over. No, that's right. Me too. I had to leave that beef kitty in the truck, that 11 footer. So far back up here in the trees, I couldn't set it in a rod holder. It had been up in a limb. So I had to get that. I got a 7, a 9, and a 10. And they barely fit under the trees. Probably the battery. All right, appreciate it. That's probably all it is. Neighbor stole my gate. Seen it leaning up against his barn. I was afraid to say anything. Thought he might. Yeah, I hear you. You get offended. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on, Rob. Hey, Michael. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Good to see you. Might take offense. Dang it. I heard a good one, Rob. I don't know if I say it on here, though. Speaking of dad jokes. Okay, I'll say it. Y'all just don't tell nobody. Old boy at work was telling me the other night his old lady was like fog. Like, how's she like fog? He said she's thick and slow moving. She might not find that as funny as I did, but I thought it was pretty funny. Hey, Big Mike. What's going on, buddy? How you doing tonight? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Ooh. I don't know if that was stick floating by or just got tapped. It kind of looked like it just got tapped. That was old bluegill head. Our catfish is small. One bass. Hey, at least you didn't get skunked. Caught a bass. Now I'm assuming Raised Outdoors Arkansas. I'm assuming you're in Arkansas. Can y'all use them for bait like they can in Tennessee and South Carolina? Use bass for bait and crappie and all that stuff, or is those still game fish? Who's going to Mendota? We are headed that way, Matt. Me and Stephanie for sure. Buddy, I'm ready. Ever since they started talking about that last year, no bass or crappie. Yeah, and same here. They started talking about that trip last year, Matt. And I got all wound up about it because, man, I've never in my life seen a channel cat over 20 pounds in person, and they said that's pretty common, and even 30s. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go see about that. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, sure did. This big moon is. All right, Mike. All right, Rob. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, you might get some good pictures tonight. Well, I wish that chunk of skipjack would just get plowed right now. Oh, it's some old skipjack I had in the freezer. It ain't very fresh. So. Ain't not. Bluegill's about as fresh as you can get, though. He was still kicking. I got 4 or 5 of them in this bucket I'm sitting on live. Yeah, guys, real gals there. She hooked into a good one the other day when we was here. What was that, Thursday? I hate to say it, you can't really tell until you see it, but man, he bit like a flathead and he fought like a flathead. He didn't, run laps back and forth. He wouldn't do no rolling. He was just digging, which makes me think it was probably a flathead, which is a dang shame because that would have been her first NPB flathead. But he got wrapped up around something down there, and you could feel him. You could feel him pulling, and then you could get him back up to a certain spot. You just stopped. You could tell he's wrapped around something. It was heartbreaking. Your South Arkansas. 18 and a half. That's a killer channel cat, Arkansas. Killer. Hey, Blue Line, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Anglersville, how's it going, bud? I was watching you down there at Memphis the other day. Man, you was on them blue cats. Right there on Beale Street, too. That's a pretty cool place to fish. You said you was on Mud Island, wasn't you? $18 and a half channel. That's a killer channel cat. Yes, sir, it was. They come in like a school on you down there, didn't they? Oh, it was just one after the other there for a little while. What'd you end up with, 11 or 12? Hey, Mike Irvin, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man. Mike, you been out fishing lately? I was watching some of your older videos the other day. I was watching where you was out there sitting on that picnic table. Forget where you said you was at, but I watched that one. That was the one where you got the Becca Mud Tramp sticker. Try to delete it. I'm out fishing on a windy, cold evening. You out fishing too? You doing any good, Blue Line? Hopefully tonight is a good night for you. Yeah, I hope so. Appreciate it, Bill. I don't know if I'm in the right place or not. I was the spot I was going to go to. I went down there. There's a couple guys, actually a couple guys I went to school with down there set up fishing, and they was on them. I think they had 9 or so on the stringer. They was tearing them up. So I just hunted around and found a spot that I could actually cast from. It's pretty flooded right now. A couple more feet, it'll be up in the road. Shoot, may not catch nothing, but it's just a real pretty night. And tomorrow was supposed to be raining and nasty, so I just kind of wanted to get out and enjoy it anyway, whether catching thing or not. Hey, Crappie Day, what's going on, man? All them fishy folks. I'm glad you come in, buddy. Not even a nibble. Cold front and windy rain today. Yeah, I hear you. About the same here. River's up. Yeah, it is. It's way up. I looked a while ago. I think we're at 26, 26.7. And I think by Wednesday, it's supposed to be up around 29, something like that. This river's been pretty much a roller coaster since, well, end of December, January. I don't really care if it's high. I don't care if it's low. I just want it to be steady, you know. It'll just get somewhere and stay for 3 or 4 days. It's up and down, and fish don't know what to do. Tired of the iffy weather. This weekend is looking great. No kidding. Well, I'm ready for some good weather. High pressure here. Yeah, me too. Thinking the same thing, Arkansas. Whiskers, I hope you're right, buddy. I hope next weekend's a lot better. I want to get the boat out somewhere, but I ain't getting out here with, 20, 30-foot trees rolling by every few minutes. Might try to get on the St. Francis next weekend, or maybe up the lake and just do a little crappie fishing. Arkansas, you ever fish the St. Francis down your way? It flows down out of southeast Missouri and just kind of stays over in like eastern Arkansas. Haven't. I was just wondering because, man, I've never caught any blue cats out of it up here. Never even heard of anybody catching blues. But now there's a guy on YouTube. His name's Catfish King or Catfish Daddy, something like that. And he fishes it, and he said it's. I actually commented and asked him because he said he was on St. Francis, and he said the St. Francis is full of big blues down in Arkansas. Oh. Let it go. Or he swimming in. Ah, he let it go. Or did he? No, he's on there. Yeah, we got a fish on. Now, if I can get him in through all these snags, I'll be doing something. He don't feel very big, but dude, I'll take him at this point. He's all wrapped up in. I don't know if you'll be able to get him in. There we go. He's decent. He's decent fish. can get a hold on it. There we go. He's decent. He probably, I don't know. Y'all take a guess. What do you think you weigh? I'm gonna say 10 pounds. Shoot, I ain't got a, yeah, I do got a scale. Y'all give me just a second. I'm gonna run up and get a scale. I'm just curious. All right. Well, I haven't even used this scale yet. Let's see what we got. Got to reel like it owes you money. There it did. Thank you, Bill. 8.5, 8.7, 8 or 9, 10. Yeah, I think y'all's right in the ballpark. He's long, but boy, he's skinny fish. Mm. 9.4. Mm. 9.5 pounds. And babe, you'll be glad to know that all that stuff I brought, guess what I caught him on? Old chicken. Getting back water. I already knew, yeah. I'm glad I listened to you and brought it. I wasn't going to, but I'm glad I did. Get that one baited back up and get it back out there. Hard to cast up under all these trees too. You got to kind of side arm. Try that again. So I ain't no Nolan Ryan. I ain't good at throwing sidearm. Be right back with you guys. Let me get this one situated. Might not be able to use no more of that chicken. Done thawed out, got all mushy. Shoot, it won't stay on the hook. Sung off 2 pieces now. 3. Try one more time. If it don't stay on, I'm gonna put something else on there. All right, finally got one to stay on. It only took, what, 4 tries? Rich is on the move. Great work. Well, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Put the chicken. Was in a worm the other day. Oh yeah, I remember you made your hot dog stoppers. Sometimes chicken is where it's at. Yeah? Yeah, sometimes, man. When they ain't hitting nothing else, they'll hit that chicken. This stuff's been sitting out pretty much all day, though. It done got pretty mushy. You can't get it to stay on the hook very good. And I'm having to throw it kind of sideways and really swing it. And it ain't working out. Yeah, appreciate that, Matt. Well, I ain't skunked, so boom, I didn't get skunked on the live stream. Hopefully I catch a few more, but shoot, I'll take a 9-pounder. Should have took his butt home and eat him tomorrow. Might pull that skipjack in here in a minute and put a chunk of chicken on there too. Hey, now that hot dog start. It sure did. I ain't knocking it. It worked. The old hot dog stopper. It sure did. Y'all do me a favor. If you see them rods moving, holler at me. I won't be able to hear you, but I'll know you was hollering. I just like to think you sitting on your couch hollering, you got a bite. Can you even see that black rod back here? That little one? Try to turn that light a little bit. It's kind of whitewashing me, but when you see me anyway, as long as you see the rods. Kinda. Yeah. Should have put it up in one of these, but these longer ones wouldn't fit under that tree. I'm sure that's the current on this orange one. It keeps going down slow and back up. Thinking that's just current. You can see it? All right. Thanks, Crappie Day. Now, if we can just see it bent over, it'd be even better. Is there anybody else live right now? Anybody else out fishing? I didn't even think to look and see if anybody else was on. I was looking for Parker and Danny and them, but I guess they done went off. I'm gonna get about another. I'll give it about another 5 minutes. I'm gonna pull that skipjack in and load that one up with chicken. They are still live. Are they? Whose channel are they on? Baby, whose channel are they on? Danny's or Parker's? Still Danny's. I'm watching mine. Getting cold here. Yeah, I hear you. It ain't too bad right now, but that front's coming in. I got a feeling here in a little while it's going to start cooling off pretty quick. Well, shoot, I didn't know Danny and them was still alive. I went to my library and went to where I was watching them earlier, and it acted like it done went off. Unless he maybe did another stream, started a new one or something. Shoot, I might get off here and just jump in on there. I don't know how many they got up right now, but I might just jump in with them for a little while. YouTube does that. All right, thanks, Matt. Appreciate that, buddy. Well, Nigel, thank you for coming in. Nizelle, however you say it. Appreciate you sharing. There's only 4 on? Okay. Yeah, I may jump off here in a minute and just go jump in with them guys, see what they're doing. Let's see, 48, been on for 48 minutes. I'll give it till, let's give it an hour. I'm on an hour. I'll jump off here and then see if I can get in with Danny and Parker. Then. Well, there's a big old log coming. That thing would take out all my lines. I hope it stays out their way. It's kind of coming in close. Well, she's been 50 minutes. That's close enough to an hour. Where are y'all staying at in Mendota? Matt, I think it's a Motel 6. Baby, if you're in here, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I won't say it's Motel 6. I think they worked it out and got us like a group rate, Matt. You might want to ask Betty about that. Betty Cross. I think she set all that up. You want to check with her, but I'm pretty sure it's a Motel 6. Either a 6 or not. Yeah, it's one of them, Matt. But yeah, get a hold of Betty and ask her, and she'll be able to give you all the details, man. Well, let's see. It's been close enough to an hour, guys. I didn't know Danny and them was still alive, or I would have just went over with them. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down here. And man, y'all just feel free to jump over to Danny's channel, and I'll try to figure out how to get the link or whatever and come up on his. I'll just fish with all them guys. But I sure appreciate all of you that did come in and for sharing out and for hitting that thumbs up. Means a lot. I appreciate it, guys. All right, Bill. Y'all come on over here, all of you. All right, guys. We'll see you here in a little bit. Thanks again.